So, this is me playing Dark Souls. At the same time when I'm playing this, my friend was talking to me. He was telling me about these little red splotches on the ground that I should read them all. I saw them everywhere and throughout the game. And so I realized, they gave you little tips and stuff. But later on, I stopped reading them. And while he was talking to me, I didn't realize I could have picked that up. But, I mean, as you saw, I looked at it because I was kind of suspicious of it. Because if there's all these little things, like, floating around, then all these, like, little red splotches, then it has to be something, too. I didn't know it was sold until later. And then I'm using the item, but now I know it's, like, health. My biggest problem with this is I couldn't tell when an enemy died, and so like I'll keep swinging. So like later on you'll see me like I'll just keep swinging. They'll be falling down, and I'll keep going. And that I don't lock onto targets, so it's really hard to block. See, I'm trying to block, but then when I was like, ooh, got him. See, still swinging. See, whenever I lock onto them and I can block a lot easier. I'm pretty sure, I mean, people who have played this before, you guys can tell. But I actually, it's about the skill because I just kind of like kept resetting before I went to go fight this guy. Because my friend was like, yo, if you want to just practice before you go in there, go ahead. Because every time I practice with those guys, I can learn to do stuff. Use all my moves and my controls. But, I had to make some progress. And I still don't lock onto my target whatsoever. And that's my biggest problem. I feel like I really could have went a lot further if I would have just locked onto my target. But I didn't. See, like I fully missed a swing right there. Solely because I'm not locked onto him. I missed so many good attacks, but I dodge a lot of his attacks too. I started kind of reading him, and but if I was locked onto him, I can probably read his movements a lot better. And I really thought I was gonna have it. I thought I was gonna do it. That could be like a foreshadow to what's gonna happen. But in my defense, oh, right there, oh my god. For how much I healed myself, that's how much he took. And I was like, wow. So what happens from then on out? Kinda just repeats itself. Just a couple times. Not too many. But see, look, I got him to the second stage. And I was like, yes, I am the owner of this world. I now own another world. Death. Yeah. This was a fantastic one. And this is like every single fight I figured I should definitely put in the first one, show my first attempt. And when I destroy him. But I honestly thought that move was so cool. Most of them were a little bit longer than this. So I was like, I'll just cut them short. But that was a cool move. And that wasn't even that long. God, he reminds me of Lu Bu so much. See? I'm missing all my attacks because I'm not locked on. And then I lock on. And I start making contact when I'm close enough. at this one. This is where things happen. Oh, also, okay, so I was telling my friend when I was talking to him, he was telling me to two-hand my weapon. And I didn't necessarily know what that meant because, like I'd said before, I saw so many of those red splotches on the ground that I just stopped going for them. And I didn't realize those are my lost souls. I could have picked up my lost souls. I didn't realize that until like 20 deaths later, I'm pretty sure. But I didn't know what he meant, so I just put up my shield. And plus, there's no use in blocking this dude. I can't block him. So I thought this way. He's talking about. I thought I was two-handed, but I didn't know I was supposed to hit triangle. And if I hit triangle, he actually holds it with two hands. Now that could have been very helpful, but that's because I didn't read the instructions. This is the most like. Oh my god. Okay, there was a slight glitch right there, but this is the same. Everything's the same. There was no trickery. At that point, I yelled in my friend's ear. I was so ecstatic that I just beat that, and I was like, "Yo, I'm so sorry." He's like, "Bro, I understand. You just did it." And what happens there? I got lit. And after that, I kind of just end up opening the door of something I didn't really know I was going to get myself into. Give me a second, this door's heavy. So, I summoned in one of my friends, and we got to learning Dark Souls. Well, he already plays Dark Souls. He's like high level, and I think this is like his third playthrough. He's played all the other ones, so he told me I should get this game and try it out since I like ESO, if I'm saying that correct for most people. Elder Scrolls Online for other people. And I do like this. It kind of reminded me. I played a game called Greedfall recently, and it kind of reminds me of that. I haven't got too far in that, but it is a pretty fun game for the most part. But there was just a lot of talking in the beginning, so it kind of put me off. But this also reminded me of For Honor, and I didn't like that whatsoever. Well, I did as far as like how the battle scenarios were, but I didn't like the battle mechanics. And as you see, I am super noobish because I'm honestly thinking that I am in attack range for 90% of my attacks, and I am nowhere near it whatsoever. And most of the time, I have to literally be like right up on them, and then I'm like, okay, now I'll hit them. It's crazy. But also in the beginning, we killed a. Oh, I forgot. I didn't even notice that pop up there. This is the first time I experienced this. I didn't realize somebody could invade your game, your game and whatnot. This is the most off-putting thing ever. Because after this, it kind of just went downhill. But I like the game, so my drive is that I'm going to get good enough to one day, whenever one of you people cross over into my dimension, you rue the day. Rue the day. Unfortunately, I rue the day, so, and I died. Doesn't really get much better. Um, this is actually a minute or two after that. I saw that screen quite a lot. But then I finally made it back. So, after that first encounter, my friend told me to come back here so I can get Ember. And he was telling me not to fight. Matter of fact, before we even started playing, like when I was trying to make my character, he was telling me about this place. And he was like, there's a guy who you can't fight because you just have to be a super high level. And like when I was walking around the corner, I was like, yo, I'm about to fight this dude. He's like, who are you talking about? I was like, he looks like a samurai. He's like, bro, that's the guy I was telling you about. I was like, well, it's too late now. He's already engaged and I can't run away. So that second time when I actually made it there, it's because he saw me and I actually ran away from him. And then I got up there to get that ember so I could summon him. But then he was so gracious enough to give me some ember. See, most of my attacks are going to be so far away. But I do feel like I'm going to get better. If I keep pushing myself at this game, I will get better. Just skipping ahead. So my friend told me not to fight him in the door because he was pretty strong with that axe. And I was like, nah, I can do this. And I was like, I am about to die. And then I fall. I thought I was going to die from that fall. Oh, this is something called a mimic. And I was like, bro, why are we just looking at it? He was like, telling me to observe it and see how the chain was and everything. And then I saw that it was opening. And it's like, you would think I would die from this, right? I thought so too. That thing looks terrifying. I honestly, whenever he said that, I thought it was going to change. But I honestly wasn't expecting it to look like that. And I thought it was perfect how, even though it was on the wall, it just fell backwards. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I was like, if it wasn't on the wall, would it have fallen forward? This is what kills me. And I thought it was terrible. And his name was Noob Slayer. My friend said, like, whenever people, like, come and play this game, like, they just deliberately, you know, come to just ruin your day, your game. So I can't tell you, you know, you gotta think about all the times that I have died. Let's see, in this place that I'm in, I think this is 3 separate videos, all in the same place. Because I kept dying and we had to go back to a certain spot. But at least they have bonfires, so that helps. See, I'm trying to be like him. I'm trying to be OP. Know what I got. Like, and then this guy has moves that he didn't even tell me about. And I think that's awesome. And then the first time I did one of those backstabs, I thought that was pretty cool. I thought like the backstab was something I had to equip. But honestly, I'm still not even too sure how to do it. But I'm gonna get it one day and I'll actually hit an enemy. Oh, that's right, that was the awesome dragon.